Welcome to this divine message. So, Spirit has a strong message for you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Whatever you pay has a return on investment. Pay attention to what is happening right now with where your attention is. I'm getting there's this feeling of distraction, and we're here to always shift perspective so that we can open up ourselves to it doesn't only have to be this particular way. There's many possibilities that are available. So these distractions are how you are creating your art. Your distractions right now, the key things are creating the stories. I need you to understand that everything has already happened. You are in this timeline where you can be written through. You can really embody and understand what it feels like to be written through, to be danced through, to be loved through, to be moved through. You are the epitome of nature, love, unconditional love, God essence. I want you to understand that what is happening now is the formation, just like how the seasons, what needs to happen, the wind blows to cool off the heat, it gets cooler in the night, and then the day comes up with like heat, because every single part of the day needs, as the earth breathes, it expands and contracts. It needs that assistance and support in the cooling, and then the dancing, the movement on the earth. So these distractions right now are helping you understand a very key point in your journey with the creation of your art. Because I'm getting that there's a typical way in which you think, oh, I'm distracted. Then you beat yourself up. And then you distract yourself with something and you go into your old habit pattern. Right now, there is a huge opportunity for you to go into your full creatorship. Because a creator creates. What the creator is consuming is source energy. If you are consuming of the old patterns, the mindless social media scrolling, or the looking at your WhatsApp, your contact sliding, or distracting yourself with friends, trying to find a new relationship, trying to go onto Tinder or on Bumble, find the next date, trying to go to church to find a man, or you are just trying to busy yourself. Understand that this is all part of your process. So don't wish things away right now with what is happening to you, but pay attention. Pay attention as you observe. You are going to start being in every single moment and observing the slow dance with the divine. And just an encouragement, like, let it be delicious. You know, like how when people will do like the stargazing, and they will do the whole sunrise to or sunset to sunrise, what happens in the night sky, and they do that slow motion. That took time. But when we see it, you allow yourself to condense that time and give people the view of what creation and what God is, that experience. So by doing it your way and not trying to replicate it in a way that someone has done it, you got to use the methodology of how people have done it to create it your way. It becomes a science experiment. I want you to start playing. You know, we used to have that, like, I'm a teacher, I am this, I'm a doctor. Those play moments, if you didn't have them or you don't remember them vividly, you can still create them yourself. This era is about playing and finding people who are not in competition with you because of a lack of something that they feel from the unhealed wounds. You are now vibrating with people who have found themselves, or you are going to, who have found themselves and need nothing but your inspiration for you to just be you in your silliest self, in your most wonderful self, your most sweetest self, your hardest self when it needs to come through. Just all of you encompassed because of your inspiration. But you can only inspire, like truly inspire, when you are yourself. And you know those moments too when they give us the view, and a photographer gives us the view of how a flower blossoms and then blooms and then needs to shed. And then it does the whole process again. That beauty, we get to capture it through what inspires us. That's what we are doing when we are creating. We are capturing the moments of the divine, where we get to understand that being here on earth, when you are fully receiving of unconditional love in the flow, you get to really understand love. And that's why more movies are going to be created. More TV shows need to be created with your stories, with our stories. New worlds are being reconstructed right now. That's the power. That's the power that you have. So shift what is happening as you playing. When you're hungry, pretend you're a chef. Pretend someone is making food for you, or you're making food with somebody. If you feel like you want to go to the beach, imagine as if back in the days when, let's say, there was no transport, or it was during a weekday, and you're sitting outside and you're with your sibling or you're with your friend, and you just imagine, what would the beach feel like? How many people are there? Just imagine how you're going to travel there. That's what is happening on this timeline. You are setting up like your playroom. This is your playroom. And it's time for you to just have fun. To really, really have fun. And the more you allow yourself to, through this isolation that some of you might be feeling, and some of you are strongly being called to isolation, you can feel it. You can feel it. You just, like, some of you are still hanging around with certain people who there's certain habits you don't even enjoy doing. You just do it because, well, I've always done it and they do it and it keeps me busy. Some of you are going to be changing your life. This time in like 5-10 years, you're going to be like, who was that? You'll almost be unrecognizable because you would have found your God self. You would have fully reignited the God within you. Some of you, perhaps go watch The Lion King again. And the original cartoon. Go watch that. Go see that moment where Simba is being reminded of who he is through the subtle, through the pain that he receives from the uncle, the passing of his dad, having to leave his home. And then that moment where he can come back. Remember who you are, Simbakins. You know, every time you get closer towards your highest perspective and you choose joy, you become the ambassador of safety. I'm going to be speaking about this a lot because it's something that we need to start engraving in our minds to rewire the brain so that in our subconscious mind, it taps into, hey, this is not safe and this is safe. I need to be a safety ambassador. So you are here because you are reactivating your kindness, and any kindness that you have given to others and experience from others, you are going to alchemize it. And you're going to live that life, that dreamy life of peace, literally peace. But it takes you have to build that mental aptitude, the physical capacity to be here now, to be in your body and to not escape it. So I'm excited for you. It's going to be a beautiful journey. And I look forward to hearing how playtime is serving you in the best way.